For the longest time, customer relationship management, or CRM, was the gold standard for any business. But we're standing on the edge of something so much more powerful. It's a total shift in how companies and their customers actually connect.
Just let that sink in for a minute. We're not just talking about remembering a name or what someone bought last week. We're talking about truly getting their intent, their context, right in that moment. It sounds a little like science fiction, doesn't it?
Well, guess what? It's not. This is happening right now, today. And the engine making it all possible? Artificial intelligence. It's pushing customer engagement to a place that old-school CRM systems could only ever dream about.
Okay, so to really get where we're going, we have to understand where we've been. Why are so many businesses hitting what I like to call the CRM ceiling? Well, it usually comes down to clunky old systems, data being trapped in different places, and honestly, customers who now expect a true one-to-one conversation.
And this really highlights a huge shift in thinking. For the past decade, it was all about collecting data, right? Just hoard as much as you can. But that old way is reactive, it's siloed, and it leads to that generic batch and blast stuff that just doesn't work anymore. The new way, modern data activation, is all about turning that raw data into proactive, unified real-time decisions. It's like the difference between looking in the rearview mirror and having a GPS that's predicting traffic jams up ahead.
And this quote, it just nails the core problem perfectly. All that data we've been collecting for years, it's just noise if you don't have an intelligent system that can make sense of it. But on the other side of that, even the smartest AI on the planet is useless without good data to learn from. They're two sides of the same coin, and when you put them together, that's where the magic really happens.
Which brings us to the solution. And I want to be clear, this isn't just some small upgrade. This is a complete paradigm shift in how we approach personalization itself.
Now, the key thing to understand here is that hyper-personalization is way beyond basic stuff like grouping people by age or where they live. It uses AI to look at what someone is doing right now and predict what they'll need next, treating every single person like a market of one. The whole goal is to give them an experience that feels like it was made just for them.
So this process might look pretty familiar on the surface, but AI just supercharges every single step. It automates the data gathering, and it goes way beyond simple segments to create what we call predictive audiences. It finds who is likely to buy or who might be about to leave before they even do it. Then the AI figures out the perfect message and the best channel, and it's constantly analyzing the results to get even better. It's a cycle that optimizes itself.
Okay, so that's the what. Let's dive into the how. What does this actually look like when the rubber meets the road in the real world?
In marketing and e-commerce, oh man, it's everywhere. AI can change a website's content for every single visitor. It's the magic behind those spookily accurate product recommendations you see on sites like Amazon. It automates testing different messages at a huge scale and makes sure the customer has a smooth experience across every channel. It's even powering chatbots that can have real, actually helpful conversations.
And this isn't just a shiny new toy for marketers. The same ideas are totally transforming whole industries. In manufacturing, AI can predict when a machine is about to break down, preventing costly downtime. In logistics, it's optimizing delivery routes on the fly. And in fintech, it's behind everything from dynamic loan pricing to personalized financial advice based on your own spending habits.
This all sounds great in theory, but let's get to the important part. Does it actually work? Let's look at the numbers, because honestly, the impact is pretty staggering.
700%. That is not a typo. A 700% increase in customer acquisition. That's what the sports brand Slazenger pulled off by using AI to create and personalize campaigns across their website, email, and mobile apps.
And here's the kicker. That same campaign, it delivered a 49 times return on their investment. Not over a year, in just 8 weeks. That's what happens when you get the right message to the right person at the exact right time.
And this isn't some isolated case either. Philips saw their conversion rate jump by over 40%. What did they do? They just personalized their website experience using AI. These aren't tiny little improvements. These are business-transforming results.
So it's pretty clear this technology is a must-have to stay competitive. But bringing it on board isn't just about plugging in some new software. It's also about understanding the huge responsibilities that come along with it.
The real long-term competitive advantage here is something called predictive agility. It's the ability to use AI and data to see what's just around the corner,
to spot trends, anticipate what your customers are going to need, and see risks way before your competitors do. It's about getting out of reactive mode and starting to actively shape the market.
But as we all know, with this incredible power to predict and personalize, well, it comes with a profound responsibility to use it the right way.
We have to be really clear-eyed about the potential downsides. There are serious risks of unfairness, like price discrimination, where two different people get charged two different prices for the exact same product. The black box nature of some AI makes it really hard to explain why it made a certain decision, which kills transparency. And if prices are changing all the time, you can really hurt customer trust. Of course, under all of this are massive privacy concerns about how all our personal data is being gathered and used.
And this really brings us to the final, most important takeaway. AI is an unbelievable guide, an amazing tool for making sense of a really complex world. But at the end of the day, it is just that, a tool. It is up to people, up to us, to define its purpose, to build the ethical guardrails, and to make sure this technology is used not just to make more money, but to build better, more meaningful, and ultimately more human connections.